Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody's trying to trace this, and you can see it's let's click on it, see what it is. It's just a bitmap, CMYK. I guess they're gonna print it, and they want this white outline to be like that, but when you trace it, the white outline goes away. So as normal, I've made 2 copies of it so I can look at the original. It's pretty small, so I'm gonna go ahead and just outline trace clip art. Just takes a few seconds and it's done. Now, if we take the trace version and we bring in a yellow box and go to object, order, back of page, you can see that the white's gone. From the outside of the letter, the white is in the inside of the letters, and there's some white there. It didn't trace real perfectly, but you could deal with that and fix that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and, well, one, we're going to lock our yellow box so we can't grab it later. Just go to lock and lock. That way, when you pick inside that yellow box, you can't grab it. But we're going to get rid of the white. You could very easily ungroup it and go by and take all the white out. But there's quite a bit, so we're going to go to Edit, Find and Replace, Find Object, Edit Query. I've got it on current page, Edit Query. And we're going to uniform fill, but you need to double click on the text and get this right here, get your eyedropper, and we're going to go down that white and we're going to grab that white, press OK, find all, and then hit delete. And it got rid of all the white items. Now to get that white border to kind of match that border, and before I would do it, I would probably fix, some of these parts, make them look a little bit more uniform. You could quite possibly even delete that one, take your handle and move it down a little bit. But we're not concerned about that right now. He wants to put a white border. So I'm going to grab the C, and I am going to left click, right click. I am going to go ahead and turn it into a hairline. Makes it work much better, I think. Go up to Effects and Contour. We're going to contour to the outside with rounded corners at 0.02 in red. Color doesn't matter. We're not quite there. So we need to maybe go 0.025. And that way it kind of mimics that item. Now what we can do is take the black and fill the black back in, go up to the Smart Fill tool and take a white and click on that area, and you got a white. Now this is why we've locked the yellow, so we can grab it all and then go over here and right click, no outline. Now you might we should have probably done it in square corners because it's rounding off that corner. So let's back up here and let's go to square corners. That way it'll give us a flat. But see, this line is not perfectly flat. So let's do this first. Let's fix this. Let's take the shape tool and grab those 2 nodes and right click and turn that into a line. And you do the same thing down here. Right click, turn it into a line. That hurt us a little bit. So maybe let's leave that one alone. You can actually move the handles instead of doing that. So we're going to take this one and just move that handle and make it a little straighter. That way we didn't mess up the curve. And then just take your white. Well, I took away the outline. I didn't contour it yet. So we're going to contour that 0.05. Take our Smart Fill tool and fill that in. Go back up to the Smart Fill tool and turn it black. And then hit that. And then that way then you would select all of it and right click, no outline. Do the same thing on the P, left click, right click, turn it into a hairline. Let's straighten out this P right here, or part of the P. See if we can do it. We're going to select it both, right click, turn it into a line. Didn't really mess up anything. Everything else is pretty good. Now we're going to take and contour 0.05. take the Smart Fill tool. It's already on black, so we'll do the black first, and then go up to white and do the white. And then like we did on the C, just select it all and right click. Now those two are joining, but really that's the way it is in the logo. If we take a yellow box and put on the logo, go up to Object, Order, back a page, you can see that, I mean, it's because it's on the white, but they want to engrave it like that, I'm pretty sure. Do the same thing on the N, the P, and the H. Now the H is probably, it's pretty good. It's got some trash right here. We can grab that trash and hit delete. Then we can take the shape tool and take these two, right click and turn them into a line. Everything else looks pretty good. Let's just go ahead and do it. Left click, no fill, right click, go ahead and turn it into a hairline. Contour it. Looks pretty good. Smart Fill tool. We got the white already up, so we'll use the white. Go to black. Go to black. And see, this is why I can't grab the yellow box, because I've got it locked. If you didn't have it locked, you would be grabbing the yellow box. I'm hoping that's what he was asking. Everything else looks pretty good. I would clean it up a little bit, like right there. You know, you'd really have to look at the original, maybe delete that node, maybe delete that node, give it a little bit round. Now, when you did that, you kind of changed the sun. But, so what we're going to do, let's make a copy of the sun by hitting P on the keyboard, move the sun up here, and we're going to left click, right click that sun, turn into a hairline. And at this time, you would look at your graphic to make sure it's going around that blue, and it's not. So we could do the same thing here. We can left click, right click our blue, turn it, and see, this is why I'm going to turn it into a hairline. It's going to give us a better corner. You could go through and take out with your virtual segment delete key, delete these lines that are basically extras. I didn't make a copy of the blue, but we got it right there. So now what we're going to do is take the Smart Fill tool, get our eyedropper and pick that blue and fill in that with blue. We didn't have to make a copy of the sun because it's right there, but we'll grab the Smart Fill tool, take a sample of that blue or that sun and put it there. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit, and thank you for watching.